What's up, fellas? So today I'm here to talk about the Cardi B and Offset situation. Yeah, I'm a little behind or whatever, but I really wasn't that interested in it. But looking at the situation, I just see that it's a lot that you men can learn from this situation. I really don't give a f about Cardi B or Offset. I'm just gonna be real with you. It has no effect on my life at all, but it does have some teaching moments in it for you guys, which why I want to break it down. First off, this relationship was doomed from the get-go. And the reason I say this, I don't think Offset had no intentions on ever being faithful to this woman. I just don't think he had. And let me tell you guys something. If you go into a relationship like that, it's going to fail because you're going to get caught. You know why you're going to get caught? It's because women don't know how to play their role. Oh yeah, at some point, gonna start to want the leading role. So you know what they do? They deliberately sabotage you. Oh yeah. So if you know that little lipstick she left in your car, that wasn't a mistake. Oops, that wasn't a mistake. I recently just had a girl about 3 weeks ago. You know, we guys, listen, I'm good at going in the room after one girl leaves and pick up their stuff that they might have left by accident or whatever, some little bullshit, hairpins that she might have put down. So I'm good at going and picking up that stuff. But these have gotten to the point now that they're leaving hair around, specifically in you guys' bathroom. Okay, now I'm not in a monogamous relationship, so I don't owe no woman nothing, but you guys must understand that it kills the mood for the next girl. So even if you're a guy that's not in a relationship and say, hey, well, I don't care, I'm not in a relationship. Understand that the girl that sees that stuff, it can still sour that situation because now it's in my face. It's like one of those situations like out of sight, out of mind. I don't think about it. But if I come and I see some shit that I can tell that you another, even though I know we're not in a relationship, it still puts her in a bad mood. Okay, guys? So women would deliberately leave or do shit to sabotage your relationship. So a guy like Offset who goes into this situation thinking like, okay, I'm gonna have my wife and I'm gonna have my on the side, it can't work because women would deliberately sabotage it. We men, we don't do that. We don't. If I'm a girl that's in a relationship, I'm thinking like, man, this is great. You mean to tell me I get the down and I don't got to spend no time with her? Sign me up. That sounds like a great deal to me. Not these. What do? They want the leading role. Sometimes they don't even want the leading role. They just evil that want to ruin your. So sometimes she might don't even want your. But since she just want to break up your happy home, what we call home wreckers. You know what a home wrecker is? A home wrecker is not somebody who wants your home. She just don't like the woman having a happy home. So since she's miserable, I want this over to be miserable with me. So since I don't got a man, I don't want you to have a man either. That's crazy, right? That's what we call a home wrecker. And more than likely, the women that Offset was dealing with, that's what they were. Some of them didn't even want the leading role because they right. They just want to break up what you have with Cardi B. And since you have a public relationship, that's even great. Now, was Cardi B probably cheating? Probably. But like I said, us men, we know our role. Hey, if I can get some free and not commit to it, sign me up. Okay, guys? So that is why any of you guys that plan on cheating, it's going to be doomed from the get-go because you're going to run into these home wreckers who leave or do that causes problem. I had this one, man, I can tell you guys, I can go on and on and on about this. Don't even get me started, right? This is why now I always have my ringer off when I'm with another girl because what would you do? You have somebody trying to call you at 2 o'clock in the morning. Do you think she really wants to talk to you at 2 o'clock in the morning? That ain't no call. That's I'm finna up your call. That's what that is. She don't want that. Answer the phone. Answer the phone and see what she do. Oh, I just called to see what you was doing. There ain't no booty call. She probably just figures you with another girl and she want to fuck your shit up. And you know you got to answer the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning. All right. I'm talking now to my guys that's in relationships. You know, if you're in a relationship, your phone ring at 2 o'clock in the morning, you got to answer that. So it's just a no-win scenario, guys. Do not get in a relationship if you ain't got all the slut out. Okay? So, but I came up with 5 reasons why Offset, despite not having all the slut out, still felt compelled to get in a relationship. Number 1, guys, he married her to cop block other guys. So what ends up happening, and like I said, all this is teaching moments for you guys. Some of you guys, along the way, you would meet a girl that you like, and you don't want her for other guys, so you want to make a commitment, the ultimate commitment, okay? Whether it's a relationship or marriage, but that's what you want to do. So he could have married her to cop block other guys. Guys, don't get into that. If you're not ready for a committed relationship, let the who she wants. Because guess what? You ain't cop block. Because at the end of the day, if she still wants other dudes, she'll marry you or get in a relationship with you, and she's still gonna f around. So what did you really do? You just gave her a ring for nothing. So if you think marrying somebody or getting in a relationship with somebody is gonna stop her from doing her thing, it's not gonna do a goddamn thing. Cardi B could have been more dudes than her, than he was women. But like I said, we know how to play our role. Fuck up. I ain't with no woman in her car leaving, baseball cards around or little bullshit. Let a woman know that a man was in here. We don't do good bullshit like that. Well, some of you guys do got a little bit in you. All right, next, breaking that hard wiring of that blue pill. Okay, guys. So we have been wired to need a relationship. Okay, society has programmed us that without a girlfriend or a wife, that we're incomplete, that we're not true men. You're not a man unless you're a family man. Hard breaking that society role. I tell you what, guys, if you guys notice, anybody who gets the endorsements as far as a sports athlete or anything like that is married. That's not a coincidence, guys. Society is trying to push that family man propaganda on us. That's who they want to market their merchandise to. Family men. I tell you what, you ever seen a president that wasn't married? And you ain't gonna see them. You ever seen a governor that wasn't married? You ever seen a bachelor governor? Hell, have you ever seen a bachelor mayor? You ain't gonna see it. They're all married. That's what society has programmed us, that this is a man. This is a man. He's a family man. That's what society projects in our face. There's no way in the hell that LeBron James could have not married Savannah, even if he didn't want to. Hey, you want to be the next Michael Jordan? You got to become a family man. That's what they push in our face. They say Michael Jordan didn't even care for Juanita, but he had to have a family. Well, this is how we gonna mark. You got to be a family man. This is what society tell us. We don't care. You don't love it, we don't care. You want to be doing these Hanes commercials? You're going to be a family man. You're going to do these Gatorade commercials? You're going to be a family man. We'll give you a little time. We'll let it slide when you're 22, 23. But you think you're finna be up here and be a 32-year-old bachelor? That ain't going to work for us. You ain't finna be marketing on Hanes draws as a bachelor man. I'm going to tell you that right now. All these corporate blue pill companies and shit. Next, guys, let's just be real. Some men want their cake and eat it too. Let's just be real. He probably wanted a family. He probably really wanted a family, but I need my too on the side. So let's just be real. Some men are greedy like that. It ain't all society. They do want a family. And I want. All right, next thing, guys, is clout chasing. Now, y'all know in Hollywood, the big thing now, what goes on a lot is the power couple. All right, you get with a woman that got her fan base, y'all combine fan bases, y'all become more powerful. This was really popularized by Jay-Z and Beyonce. All right, up to that point, you really hadn't seen it in the music industry. I'm quite sure there's been other ones. I've heard of other ones, but they really took it to the next level. And you see that a lot now with these power couples and celebrities marrying other celebrities and stuff like that. It's no different than us, guys. You guys okay, maybe you don't get no celebrity, but you know how it feels to get a woman with some status. All right, the head cheerleader at school. You know, one girl, you know, you just get one notch in the belt. You a girl with some status, you know, you get like 3 notches in the belt. It's like when you a woman with some status, it's like the it's just a little bit better. Like it get a little bit wetter. It's just a little bit wet, like it's a little tighter. Like women with status, it means more. If that makes sense, it got a little bit more meaning to it. It's like, damn, man, it's with some status, because you could just visualize all the simps who want to fuck her, right? But they can't, and you is. It's like, oh, it's like, you know, it makes you feel good. You get a little. It's like that. It like that come out a little bit harder. I don't know. It just seemed like you a little bit harder when the girl got a little status, or you know, she kind of popular or something like that. So he could have got caught in a situation where he was clout chasing. And last but not least, guys, let's just put it out there. Cardi B may have gave him an ultimatum. Yep, the old or get off the pot. I'm gonna tell you guys like this right here. If you don't want to be in a relationship, never let a woman punk you. All right, that's at some point, some of you guys are watching me right now, right? And you've been dating this woman for a year. You might even be in a relationship. You think that woman finna let that slide forever? You think you finna coast your ass up in here and beat up down every night without a commitment for long? It's just a matter of time before that. Where is this going? Whether you dating, eventually she gonna want a relationship, and if you're in a relationship, eventually she's gonna start pushing for marriage, and she gonna basically come to you with this ultimatum. It's time to get off the pot. And if you don't want a relationship, get your off the pot. All walk away. Don't even wipe your ass. Walk away with a. She tells you to get off the pot. Get off the pot. All right. That never let a woman punk you like that. Okay, guys. So those are the 5 reasons why I think Offset might have gotten a relationship or married, even though I don't really think he wanted a marriage. Okay, guys. All right. Shout out to my man over there at All Urban Central. This is Alpha Male Strategy, signing out.